Hello friends! So today we're going to continue the walkthrough. We're going to do days 13, 14, and 15, assuming we have enough time. I think we're going to focus on getting a little pet and opening up our way to Zimagrad. So we're going to be pushing out our map. So we've unlocked Herbsburg. We'll keep our town where it is though. Lechtenbury's almost done. And then I think we'll move to Lilikala to get it to level 5. So this is going to be the product updates for all of the Herbsburg area, but it looks like the crafters are going to give you an update that they have new products in every town, because it's going to, once you drop the wall, all of the furniture items for that particular village is going to become available in all of the areas. And here's our first request through the mail from Arnold. And from Ella. And Otto. Hans is a kid that lives in Herbsburg, but we aren't in an area to get the white berries yet. We would have to plant strawberries, I believe, in the plains areas. So it's possible, but we would need to use fencing to set up a farm there. So this sheet music is, if you walk up on the stage, you can play a rhythm game. And each time you open up a new village and drop its wall, you'll get more music to play on the rhythm game. Hopefully geranium will be grown up soon so we can start getting eggs. We won't get them every day until after the hen grows all the way up and gets all of its notes filled. But even every other day will help. Oh, I forgot to put my animals out to graze. It is good weather. Okay. Now, the biggest problem that we have when opening Zimagrad is it takes a lot longer because you have to do it on foot. You can't take a horse, and the animals that you can use as mounts that don't mind the weather, they are located in the town that we're going to try to go open up. We do have some mining items, not a lot this last time, but we've got a few. So we might as well get them cut. You can see there's going to be a new style bed that Doc will offer now that Herbsburg is open all the way. So we had Lechtenberry, Lilycolla, and Herbsburg is now there in the list. Okay. So we didn't get a lot of ore, but we have a few items. One of these times I'm going to go through and just clear out space in our storage. I tend to hoard a lot. You probably don't need to hoard nearly as much as I do, but I like to be able to make any of the cooking requirements when they're available, and just having all of the ingredients on hand helps with that. I should catch another sardine and just pass those in. We're right here, might as well. But let's get a couple of apples for the birds that we are trying to make friends with. And we will take these just to get that request done. It'll also bump up our Lilycolla. We do want to get Lilycolla up to level 4. Then we can increase our fishing pole to the master rod. That will help with fishing quite a bit. It is so much nicer to be able to just write over things to pick them up, that I don't have to walk to them. But sometimes the gate's a little bit off, so you have to go back to try to pick it up. It's just so fast you overshoot. Okay, now we've got 5. Oh. Well, it's just a sardine. That's our first 2-star fish, is a sardine. It'll be worth a lot more, the higher quality. I don't think it's going to bump up our reward, but I don't want to spend additional time fishing. So let's head over to Lilycolla. We'll take care of our farm and we'll give the sardines over to Aolani. Lilycolla should now have a new carpet that will allow them to sell the pattern for Herbsburg. I wish it would show you what the pattern looks like before. If you're curious to see what color all of these are, I have in my tutorial section, I have a video that shows you all of the non-DLC furniture sets. That way you know what colors you want. You don't have to buy them all unless you want them all. Let's head over to see what the new things are available, both at the shop and the workshop, like the tool shop. Now we can purchase high quality board lumber and square lumber from the tool shop, as well as the regular quality. It is expensive, but I mean, we've got plenty of money, so we should probably look at we probably need to start looking at upgrading. If we get 20,000 more, which should be a few days fishing really, then maybe we'll update our house. That will enable us to have 3 types of small pets. We'll be able to expand. Yeah, with it raining, I don't think we're going to have the lovebirds out. And I think we need to get Herbsburg into its 3rd star. So maybe I will run into the flower shop really quick. Oh, I was going to show you the workshop. It doesn't have a cabinet in it, so I will still need to swing by one of the other shops. So yeah, you can buy wallpaper and floorboards here in Herbsburg, but this is what we're really all about. We want to get the square lumber and the silver, get our hammer and our pickaxe upgraded if we have enough of it. And then obviously we can get all of the things cut that we can get at docks as well. But that's what I'm most excited about. Let's go ahead and grab our items that we need, and we'll pass in a quest. That way we can get a little bit of the next star into the 3rd star, and that will hopefully open it up so that we can start taming those lovebirds. Oh, we don't need to buy it. I think I've got some squirreled away. And we don't need the apples because the lovebirds aren't available. We do need to put some of this away. We don't need 23 of these. They are good for making sprinklers. That's why I'm saving this one, because now we have 5. And it takes 5 of these, and then if we cut the sapphires, we might have enough to make a medium-sized sprinkler, which would be nice. But we can sell this and we can sell these. Let's grab our silver. Do we have... I don't think we have any more silver that we need. I don't think that'll be enough to upgrade. We've got the square board lumber though, right? Yep. We'll see if we can get our sapphires cut too. We may be running back to Lechtenberry to get a new sprinkler, which will be nice, especially since we're about to open up a new farming area once we get all the way up to Zimagrad. Having that available to us just to be able to use it in the new area will be very nice, because the winter area is a small farm, but there are so many plants we need to set up there in order. Yeah, we need one more silver. Sad. I guess we're gonna have to start hunting in the cave. Oh, and I forgot to grab the gold anyway that we need to give Otto so that we can pass it in. I think we might have... I don't think we have any coffee beans or coffee. Oh, maybe we've got some... Oh, we've got coffee, so we can pass that in easy. We've already got it cooked and everything. But if we are going to go into the mine, we might as well put all of that back. And we don't need to make the sprinkler until we get the silver to do it. So what we'll do is we'll take care of our farm. Where is... He's probably in his house. So Otto's going to be over here, which I forgot to grab his... I think he wants 3 gold. But Arnold, we already have the coffee for, so we could just give it to him. It's in our inventory and everything. Between the two, it should bump us into the 3rd star. Oh, and we do have a wisp, it looks like, over there too, so... We also get a bunch of rice seeds, which is nice. Unfortunately, the hybrid area for rice is in the volcano, which we haven't got opened yet. Oh, I guess from that reward we could just give him the same thing. That was a very quick and easy pass in right there. So we're well into our 3rd star now. Hopefully the birds will show up once we get some good weather. Might as well go grab our wisp here, over here, get our little golden acorn. We don't have quite enough to pass in, but that's okay. We're getting there. Looks like we've got a couple of San Marzano tomatoes. Neither of them hybridized. Maybe we will fertilize them both. Hopefully we'll get a hybrid. Alright, so at this point, we probably shouldn't take the horse with us because, well, maybe we'll do our fishing really quick and then we'll put the horse in the barn. The horse walks slower than you walk in the cold, so, and that's with every horse except for the unicorn, which we don't have unlocked yet. We can get farther into the volcano now, but not to the summit, which is where one of the best fish in the game is. Not that I would necessarily want to go after him with just a regular expert rod. So we still have a few things to do before fishing gets extremely lucrative. Because of all of my mistakes in not grabbing the things that I needed in the inventory, we kind of wasted our day in Herbsburg, but we'll make sure that we put all of our fish in the bin. We should probably grab that jade out of our inventory and sell it, but we could do that tomorrow. That is so funny. So I put the fishing pole in the middle of the area of where he was swimming, and now he wants nothing to do with it. When in doubt, hit him with the bobber and that'll get his attention. Doesn't always work though. Okay. And there's where our good money comes from. Let's go park our horse at home, and even though it's late, we will go ahead and start exploring and opening up our map going north. We want to start opening up the Zimagrad area, and you'll see it's a lot more complex than it looks. But we've got plenty of coffee, so we should be able to make it okay without too many stamina issues. Oh, we don't need that gem there. And we'll put the rest in the storage later. Let's just get into opening up the Zimagrad area. So we can take the horse with us in this area, but this area is so close to the winter area that it is going to be, well, not worth it in my opinion. That's arguable, because you can just leave your horse there. I prefer to send him home into the barn so that I know where he is and he gets food. But if you always carry something for your horse to eat. Now, there's this fork in the road. This side will take you to another farm that you can set up over here. We are taking the branch to the left up into this mountainous area. And you can see right away we got hit with a cold effect. So we are going to drink a coffee, give us a minute of running. We can gather some of these seeds. They're going to be new ones that we haven't seen previously, which will be good. A lot of the winter ones will have hybrids in other areas. So here's another fork in the road. If all we're doing is going up to get this statue. I believe we have to go this way. Now, you might think that this is the right way to go because you can see that wall there, but that is not where the wisp is. You can see it's a solid wall. There's no break in it, so there's no gate into the next area. So this is not where your sprite's going to be. Killer tomatoes are a DLC type of seed. Here's the goddess statue right over here. So now you can see we can't go up that way because there's a wall on the right, but over here on the left, so we're going this way over here. You can see there's the wall there. If we go past the statue up here, it opens up this whole area, but you have another wall right there. So what we want to do is we actually need to go into this other area over here. Let me make sure I'm going the right area. Okay. That cat is adorable. I have to pet it. Okay. So this only takes us up to the kitty, but that's one of my favorite cats. I think its markings are adorable. So if we go this way, it will take us up into this area, which is not where Zimagrad is. Zimagrad is up in this area. So what we really need to do is go up through here, and then we're going to head over this way because this wall is not the one we need to unlock. It's going to be through here. You have to kind of go into a back door. It does get a little old going through and running out of warm things to drink. There's a snowy owl. So in this area, if we go over here, this will get us behind. This wall is also empty, and we need to head this way. So we're going to go to the right. There's a lot of back and forth in here. I always thought it was funny that the oranges are in the winter areas because in real life, oranges need more of a mild climate. They're very sensitive. Now, a lot of these areas are going to show mountains, but there are actually caves that go through, like this cave right here that we're heading toward. It will take you all the way through the mountain so that you get to the other side, which means we're going to miss one of the goddess statues because it's on a higher level. See, the goddess statue for this area is on a higher level, so when we go through that cave, we can't reach it. But we can reach the goddess level down here. Once we get this statue down here, we'll probably warp back and head home since it's 1 a.m. There's another snowy owl. So we'll grab these oranges and then head back home. And we'll pick up from here the next time. Zimagrad Mine tends to be a lot more friendly when it comes to silver. So we should do, once we've unlocked Zimagrad, we should go back into the Zimagrad Mine, if for no other reason than just to get the silver so we can upgrade our axe and our hammer. Our pickaxe and our hammer. The axe upgrade is actually in Zimagrad. Yeah, that's just way too many times. As we get the other farms opened up, you may have noticed we just leave half of it with all of the stones stuck in it and everything, because it is just so much work with this beginner hammer to break up those rocks. Even just the copper upgrade, where it has the coppery color, I guess it's bronze upgrade, it makes a huge difference. So making sure we have enough coffee to get through the day is going to be very important in Zimagrad, and basically all the way up past dropping the wall. Even staying there, because it's going to be cold even in the farming area. But there's hot springs that we can use for a free 2-minute bonus. It also has an additional use because it will help restore stamina. It just requires time. And considering that time is probably the commodity that you're going to need the most, it's the most valuable commodity. That's going to be one that I use occasionally, but it's not going to be a constant thing. Usually I hop in to get the free buff and then hop right out again. We will, once we drop the wall in Zimagrad, I forgot to pick up our little chick yesterday for the extra bonus. But once we drop the wall in Zimagrad, we will then be able to purchase winter clothing, which will make it a lot easier to stay in Zimagrad if we decide that's where we want to stay. Now, let's go ahead and throw our jade in there. Let's grab our stuff that we need for today. Maybe we'll be lucky and can finally meet those lovebirds I've been trying to open up. How many? So we've got 6 milk without giving anything to Judy. We should see where she's at, because we're gonna need that milk bonus for Zimagrad. Do we have any requests from Judy? Did I miss her? Nope, we should go talk to her today. Alright, so let's grab our gem. Maybe we will also see if we can get I can't remember which gems I need now. I'm having a not fully functional brain moment. But let me run over to docks and see what we need for the next upgraded sprinkler. Let's go talk to Judy really quick and see what request she's got for us. Well, that's the most painful one right now because silver is the commodity we need to upgrade our hammer and our pickaxe. Once we get our hammer, pickaxe, and axe upgraded past silver, the items get more expensive, but it's not as difficult for me to fulfill those requests. Amethyst. Okay, so we need to take back the crystal and grab amethyst, if we have any. Oh, he can't do the sapphire, so we might have to wait till we unlock Lechtenbury all the way up to 5 stars to get the cut in there, but I believe in Herbsburg she can cut the sapphire. But it won't matter if we don't have enough amethyst, so let's check and see if we have any. Nope, we don't have any amethyst. So, looks like we're going to want to do some mining, both for amethyst and for silver. I think we will go ahead and continue. On our third day, we'll do mining. Amethyst, we get a ton of it in the Lechtenbury mine, so we may go back to the Lechtenbury mine, grab some amethyst. We can get silver there, but as long as we've opened up levels 31 all the way through the end, amethyst is just everywhere. It's all over the place. So I think we will probably go to Lechtenbury mine on our third day after we've opened up a little bit more in our map. Looks like our chamomile is starting to grow up. Uh-oh. Did we make a mistake? I think we had. We have a flower growing in springtime. Did it die? Okay. So we have to be careful. This one is a stargazer. So it's going to open up tonight. We need to make sure to grab it tonight before it dies tomorrow. So that's going to be something we need to make sure we watch for. We'll check and see if the birds have made an appearance. If not, we'll just continue over to the farming area, see how our tomatoes are doing and fertilize them a little bit. No, we still haven't attracted the birds yet. So the lovebirds are ones that don't pop up as easily as the rest of them. They pop up once we get the culture level of Herbsburg up enough that it attracts the lovebirds. So it's not like these Akita have been here the entire time. And they're a DLC animal. So you may not have them show up there. Let's fertilize these guys real quick and hopefully we'll get a sun tomato soon. and do our fishing, and then it's time to park the horse again, and we'll see if we can make it all the way to Zimagrad today. I missed that seed altogether. I should have just ran right over the sprite so I could get it a little easier. Yeah, the saffron cod, well, I don't think we're going to upgrade our house first. We'll probably do the barn, just because we need the extra space so that we can start getting sheep and make sure that we have room for a better mount. One that doesn't mind different types of weather patterns. There's even a mount that doesn't care if it's typhoon. Well, I think there's technically 2 versions of one mount and then 2 versions of another mount that can handle storms or heat or cold, or it just goes. It doesn't care. Both of them unlock after the storyline completes, basically. I think we can get one of them during the last part of the storyline. Actually, I think there's one version of each kind that we can get while we're unlocking. It's the very end part of the storyline, though. Maybe I'll put up a poll and we'll see if people want me to tame a pink unicorn or a dinosaur. A raptor, specifically. There's a blue and an orange raptor. Towards the end of the game, they both will appear at roughly the same amount of time, so it isn't a big deal if we choose one over the other. Maybe I'll put up a poll and everybody can put in their opinions on what type of mount we should go with. Okay, so one thing... Oh, I forgot to put stuff in our shipping bin. Not that that matters a whole lot, because... So we're going to be heading up this way. This, right here, there is that cave right there that we have to go through to get to the other side. Here's some wolves. They are actually a good pet to have, because they will bring us fish, which means pure profit, and occasionally it can be a rare fish, but it's generally just regular fish. The nice thing about the wolves is they will eat whatever, so we'll just give them an egg. They like the fried eggs. I do like having the lovebird because it brings you seeds. I generally go with a meerkat because it brings you ore, and it can bring you rare ore, depending if you get real lucky. And I also like having the lovebird for the seeds, the meerkat for the ore, and then the little owl. So there's a couple of different owls. Here's the Zimagrad Mine, by the way. And this will be useful in the future. So this will also open up the map. Anyway, so what I was saying is there's a little owl and it will bring you fully grown crops, including fodder corn, which is nice because then sometimes you just have free fodder corn that you can just throw right into the feed bin. It just depends on what your priorities are. If you need more money, get a wolf. If you need more crops, the lovebird. The little owl is good for fully grown crops, but not seeds. The lovebird's good for seeds if you want to be able to grow them and harvest them. Actually, I think we need to go through this cave right here and then go up in here. That was my fault. It is real easy to get turned around and in this area. So this is the wrong cave. There's actually another cave. Even having the full map opened up, it can be difficult to navigate all the way through. So don't feel bad if you have to backtrack. So this wall right here is the one that, oh, I backtracked too much. So we can go through over here and then up through here, and it will take us up into there, which is what we really need. But there's ways to get through. This way gets us into this back area, but it doesn't really open up until winter time because there's a lot of water that you can't walk over unless it's winter time. So what we're going to do is we're just going to walk over this direction. This was still totally worthwhile opening up that extra goddess statue because it's right outside the Zimagrad Mine, and there is some things that we will need in the Zimagrad Mine. Now, this is not where you'll put your farm because it doesn't give any reputation points to Zimagrad, but it is a much larger farming area than the one that you will get to work with in Zimagrad. So if you need a very large area worth of farming because you really need a lot of, say, snow lilies, which are a water lotus in the snow areas, hybridize so that you can get either your refrigerator or so that you can get like the blue couch, or you can also use it to make the high quality boards and square lumber, then that's not a bad area to work in. It just means that you wouldn't get any of your reputation points. Okay, so we can go down into here to get this statue, and that's probably not a bad idea considering that it also will enable me to not get turned around quite so much. If this is the way down, they do have a lot of energy mushrooms here in the winter time, which is nice. I think the statue's right on the other side of this wall. Oh, I think we have to go up there to get it. Yeah, there's lots of cliffs, so this is a not easy area to travel in. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up into this area through here. But I came down here on purpose so that I could open up the map a little bit. Oh, we did have to come around. All right. We'll also be able to warp here if we ever need to in the future. Clearing up the rest of the map is... There's only one place that's harder to set up the map than in the winter time, and that's going to be when we make it to the... Where is the cave? Did I miss the cave? There is in this thing a harvest wisp, if I remember right. Actually, I do think we need to go through here. But I think we need to go through here too. Hang on, I have to pull up my map again. I really should not have trusted my own brain, because this area is super easy to get confused. Okay, so... we've got over here... Oh! We took a wrong turn. We went this way. We're on the wrong side of this wall, right here. So, we're going to warp all the way down here. And we're going to go up this way. Actually, if we can get here... Yeah, we can do this. We're going to have to backtrack a little bit. So we did this a different way, but that's because we came at it a different way. That's okay. We will still get there in the end. There's a lot of ways to try to get there. They're all convoluted and difficult and messy. So we're going to go down. Oh, I don't know if we can get down there because the cliff. So what we need to do is to be down in this area, which means we need to get past this wall, I believe. I wonder if this is the wall that has the sprite in it. Let's see, because that would mean that we'd be right there. Not that this was a bad idea, because we do need the mine opened up. Let's see if this will get us all the way up to that wall. I wonder if that's the wall that has the sprite in it. I think I was trying to get through the back door, which is going to be blocked up. Because we haven't dropped the wall yet. I think I got confused in getting to the town and getting to the mine. Opening the mine is still very important. You're going to need to get into there for certain ore that's necessary for the game to progress in Zimagrad. Yep, This is the wall we need. You can tell because there's the line underneath that symbol, which is where the gate is going to open up. Yay, we finally made it to Zimagrad. This is the hardest one to locate, the hardest village. Just because all of the cliffs and all of the different ways that make it so very difficult to get there. But really going through the mine entrance is much more of a straight shot, had I remembered that this was the right wall. I guess the moral of the story is don't get old. Being old means that your brain doesn't work nearly as well. And learn everything that you can while you're younger. So part of the story is to get clothes, but it's for the sprite. So you have to wait until you free up the entire village and to unlock being able to get your own traditional attire. And that's what will keep you permanently protected from cold weather. Yep, there we go. Sorry about all the convoluted mess trying to get here the wrong way, but at least we got the mine too, which was on the short list of things that we absolutely needed to do. Now we're gonna need to start collecting lumber again to make another fence so that we can fence in the farming area in Zimagrad. But I think we might as well wait on that until we get enough of the items from the mine to be able to do it. We're gonna need a sprinkler and we're gonna need silver. That's the hot spring up there that you saw in the corner on the right. That's also where the farm is going to be able to be located. So usually the valley's sheep are not around at night. They are only there from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m., but because it is a part of the story, we may still be able to see them. I'll show you where they're going to be located. It's up behind the farm. No, there's the snowy owl. So the snowy owl will take over for the sheep at night. I think that it's funny that it waits so very far into the story to discuss taming animals when really you need a horse long before then. So there aren't any sheep here, but they will normally show up right here. But let's go ahead and call that a day. We will focus on mining, and that will be it for this walkthrough, but I think we made some pretty good progress there. I think we have enough items to, or enough money to expand our barn. Let's see. Yeah, we've got plenty of money to expand the barn. To get the barn upgrade, it is $20 board lumber, 8 silver, 20 grass. So we're gonna need a lot more silver. Oh, you know what else we need to do? Let's go grab that flower before it wilts. It should be opened up now that it's nighttime. And it will be our first, yep, see, it's a nighttime flower. And so that's the only time that we can open it or harvest it. If we try waiting the next day, if we had forgotten, it would have withered. So you can see it is worth 132. Gold band lily is only 44, so that's quite a big difference there. I don't think we need it for anything, and we'll be able to make more later, so we might as well sell them both. Oh, we have a 1-star cod. That's better. But the saffron cod still, even at no star, is better. So it looks like we're going to probably need to put together a lot more silver. So if we want to upgrade our barn, we really need to focus on that silver. It should be a pretty easy run though, because the Lechtenberry mine has no pitfalls. It only has the rocks that fall. It doesn't go nearly as deep either. Did I put every... Okay. There we go, we have a striped eggplant. We didn't get any peach pineapples. We might want to plant another fodder corn today. Oh, good. So, looks like we can get 3 more milk from... Oh, good. Since we opened up Zimagrad, it gave us the DLC seeds for the other items. Now, I think the only one... Is it the blue rose? No, I think it's the white rose that has a hybrid in summertime. Oh, the blue rose turns into a moon river, so we might as well plant that in winter, or in Lechtenberry, or Lilycala. Lechtenberry is spring conditions. Now we usually get a lot of those. Yeah, I don't think I need more than 10. So we'll sell those. But these I'm going to keep because we can turn them into juice, which will help with when we're going up and going into the volcano. Same with the oranges. So once we get the recipes for those, totally worth it. I'm going to go ahead and turn both of those into eggs. Then when we come in with our next egg, it should be done. Since we're going to need just a little bit of extra stuff, and now the bonus to things, more important. So the eggplant by itself is only 44, but the striped eggplant is 132. So this is why planting in off seasons, especially seasons that can grow a hybrid, even if you never fertilize, still worthwhile because you can make a lot more money that way. You do not need to hang on to any of the hybrids unless it's a quest item reward. If you hold on to too many items, you'll fill up your storage. And that will mean that it will make it a lot harder to be able to... Oh, the chick must be eating. That's probably the problem. It'll make it a lot harder to manage your inventory if you run out of space. Looks like our chick has grown up because now we have starting to get eggs for it. Now we still need to pet one of our cows and our chickens, but they're busy eating, so we can't interact with them. So what we can do is if we send them out to graze, they will stop eating. Looks like geranium's done, so we might as well. Oh, looks like they're both done. Okay, so now we can put them out to graze. We can have several animals in the barn. The beginning is 5 of each, but if we're going to get a sheep of each kind, we'll be hitting our limit, which is one reason why we want to go ahead and start planning our barn upgrade. Let's go give Judy the fertilizer she asked for. The other nice thing about that is that it gives her a reputation bonus, but we also get a Lechtenberry Village bonus. Okay, let's grab this fodder seed. We'll plant it in the springtime area. I don't know why I got off my horse for that. And I need to get into the habit of going to Lechtenberry, taking care of the farm, and then fishing immediately after so I don't have to keep going back. Now, some of Doc's recipes are going to be locked behind Lily Kala having an increase to stars as well. Doc has some recipes that are going to require growth in all of the different towns. So we got our first hybrid of the chamomile here in Lily Kala, but we're going to plant this blue rose seed. Might as well fertilize it, get it a bonus there. And let's quickly, we'll zap right here, do our fishing, and then go deal with the farm and see if we can pet a sheep. And once we've done that, we will go mining. We'll probably wait to take our first look at the Zimagrad Mine until the next walkthrough, but I'll make that a priority. Now that mining is becoming more and more important, we will, because we're going to need lots and lots and lots of silver, we will go ahead and probably expand that from 1 out of 3 days to 2 out of 3 days. Which means we may not be fishing necessarily every day. We have plenty of money in the short term though, so that shouldn't hurt things too badly. And hopefully once we move into Lily Kala, we'll be able to increase the reputation enough to get our upgraded fishing pole so we can start going after better fish. This isn't bad money. We're still making decent money fishing from here, but there is a pond where we only have to fish one fish, and we can make more money than what we generally make daily here. There are still days we will make more money here than we do in that other pond, but not always. This is probably one of the DLC fish because it is seeming to be very picky. No, it's still a cod. Nope, it might be DLC. Look at how slow it is to reel in. There we go. All right. We've done our fishing. Let's check on our tomatoes really quick. I think, have we planted tulips in summer and gotten a yellow tulip yet? That's going to be something we'll want to check because it's a quick and easy way to fulfill a request that happens all the time from Ella. She's always needing... looks like we didn't get any hybrids there. That's okay. Let's go pet a sheep really fast. Oh, you know what? We're going to pet the sheep without being on a horse. Fast as we can before they disappear. Since it is 6 o'clock, basically, and they disappear at 7, do I have... I guess we'll be giving them some tomatoes, because that's what I got. So there's our little sheep that we're going to be trying to tame. Let's see... I went all the way up until I alerted it before I snuck because I wanted to get as close as possible since we are getting very close to when it disappears. That gave it a huge boost, so we may only have to pet it the one time, but let's put our horse in the barn so that we can start mining for the day. We left the horse in Herbsburg, so I whistled for the horse by pushing down on the directional pad, and that brought the horse to me. Since there is a goddess statue right outside the mine, we don't really need the horse, and then we can just zap back when we're done. And I think we've got... yeah, our bag's completely empty. It's okay that we have this stuff in here, we just need to make sure to throw it in the bin. Since we're not going to be collecting, like, fish or whatever, we're primarily here just for ore. And not the bronze ore. Good, there's the amethyst that we're needing. These ones I don't have to worry so much because there's no pits, so we're not going to fall anywhere. I was worried we were going to get locked out. didn't see any reason to go in there though. I didn't see anything popping up on our radar. So maybe we will just continue on. See, and we've already gotten several amethyst. There's our way down. We've not been very lucky with silver, but this mine is not, does not provide a lot of silver in it. Mining gets so much easier once we can upgrade our hammer. Okay, I just want to do a quick run through, make sure that I'm not missing any silver ore nodes. Yeah, it looks like it's just bronze. Bronze is useful, but we've already outgrown most of the things that require bronze. There will be a few things that we need bronze for later on. But it's not hard to find. This is really one of the worst mines to try to get silver from, but because we're mostly here for the amethyst, we've been pretty lucky that the rocks have not been coming over us that much. There we go. Silver node, but we only got 2 silver out of it. It's enough to do 1 upgrade, but considering we need a bunch more silver to upgrade our barn, we're going to need more silver for Judy. I am not having very good luck. I should probably change the orientation of my screen a little bit because I seem to not be able to line this up very well. Again, it's important to keep your orientation so that you can navigate it a little better. And there we go. Which is perfect timing because it is getting late in the game. We have already hit our time limit. So we'll just do a little bit cleaning up in here and then call that a day. And then tomorrow we will hopefully get our upgrades done. And maybe in the next walkthrough we will tame a sheep. But that's gonna be, what level are we on? Yeah, we aren't gonna have enough time to get to level 41 before this becomes incredibly late and we have a sleepy debuff tomorrow, so we're just going to call that a night. But we did get a stargazer, which is pretty good. That hybrid I tend to have a rough time with because I always forget I have to collect it at night. We did get some silver, but let's not forget to sell our fish and our hybrid. And maybe we'll give this tomato to the sheep the next time we see it, and that will probably get us all the way up to the point there that we can tame it. We should probably sell the 2 aqua chamomile, but I seem to think that there's a request for it, so we have 3 amethyst. I think we need 4 for the regular size sprinkler, the medium sprinkler, I guess. 5 agate, 3 amethyst, 2 sapphires. So we'll be able to get the... If we can find somebody that can cut that sapphire, we'll be able to get the sprinkler tomorrow and maybe set up our farm on the last area. We do have the board lumber and square lumber that we'll probably need to finish off upgrading the rest of the houses. So it'll just be a matter of getting the fencing done. So maybe I will throw that in there to remind me that we need to get that done. Okay, I think that's it. So thank you for listening and for watching the whole walkthrough. If you liked anything in here, got any information that was useful to you, go ahead and like this video so I can do more like it. If you want to be alerted the next time the next part of the walkthrough is available, feel free to subscribe so that you can get notified when the next part goes up. And have a great day.